Now, I want you to quickly do this basic math for me. Simply multiply $100 times 30, $3,000, right? Exactly. You can actually make up to $3,000 every single month just by clipping viral videos on the internet. And what I mean by clipping viral videos is basically you look for a viral video within any topic of your choice, and then you cut a chunk of it and then you post it on your social media platform, and you can make up to $3,000 every single day. Now, this is not just a myth tips, but this is something with actual results, as you can see on your screen right now. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can actually do this. Now, this video is going to contain 4 major models. Now, the first one here is basically we need to build a template. Don't worry, I'm going to share with you how you can actually build this template for free as well. Now, the second one is simply after building the template, then we need to go look out for these viral reels that we want to repost. Now, thirdly, we need to take these reels and the template into our video editor and then merge them together to actually give the video a different look from the original one that we actually got from whatever social media platform that we got them from. And fourth, which is the final point here, is basically we are going to post them, and I'm going to share with you how you can actually write captions that will help them gain more attention as well. So now with these 4 actually shared with you, now let's get down to the first one, which is where we're actually going to get the template. So now in order to build a template, all you need to do is simply head over to Canva. Now once you're inside Canva, just click on where it says create. Now once you click on create, the next thing you need to do is simply come over to where it says custom size. Now on custom size, just set the height and width. So since we are creating Facebook Reels, we are going to use width as, so the width will be 1080, so set it to 1080, and then the height will be 1920. Now once you have this, all you need to do is simply just click on where it says, you can see you are already given some options, but just ignore them and click on where it says create new design. Now I'm using Canva in this video because personally for me, I will do, when I'm doing I use Photoshop, but there's no need to use Photoshop when most people don't have access to it. That's why I'm actually using Canva for this video. Now once you do it, now your background, you can set any background color of your choice. For me, I love dark, so I'm just going to change my background to black. So I'm going to keep it as black like this. Now the next thing you need to do is simply you need to put your social media profile here. So for example, let me say, so the first thing is simply, let me say your page name is let me add a page name for myself. So my page name will be, so this is what I actually want to be my page name, Viral Football Clips. And I'll just lower it and then bring it up to the top. Now I'll change the font size to, so that it doesn't compete with whatever text I'm going to put there. And I'm just going to lower it. Now I'll just use a different text font such as Anthem. Okay, just look for any nice text font that you actually like. So let me go with Poppins medium. Okay, and then let me make it smaller. And I'll just keep it here. Now next thing is simply your profile picture. So for your profile picture, you just have to pick a profile picture that's related to whatever thing you are doing. So for me, I want to post football clips, so that's why you see that I'm actually going with football clip. So from here, I'll just come over to element here, and then I'll just look for circle. Now I'll go with this frame here, and once I have the frame, I'll just come over here. Since I want to use I'm creating a football page, meaning that I need to use footballers as the logo as well. So I'll just look for image of Messi and Ronaldo. Now you don't have to do football because I'm doing football. Do what you actually like. So for me, the reason I'm picking football is because I already have football pages, so I want to do it on football. You can do it on motivation or whatever topic at all. One of my clients is actually doing it on kickboxing, and it's also really doing well. So you just have to do it on whatever thing that actually suits you. So for me, I'm just going to, once I have this now, next up is simply I'll just import the image for the logo. So the logo you are using here should be your social media profile. So if it's Facebook, it should be your Facebook profile. If it's Instagram, it should be your Instagram profile. Here is it. And then, so this image I'm using here will also be my profile picture, as I said earlier. Now I'll just place it inside it. Then I'll minimize it. Now when we talk of football, we are talking of Messi and Ronaldo and no other person. Yep, I have it like this. So this is your template. Now you can actually adjust it the way you want. But for me, this is just okay. This is just okay. Yep. So once you are done designing it, just click on where it says share and then just come over to download and download it on whatever format that you actually want. So I'll just download it as PNG. So I'll just click on download and just wait for it to actually pop up, and you can see it right here. So I'm going to create a new folder, then I'll title it football. No, football. Where is it? Here is it, and then I'll just put it there. So now we are done with the first step, which is basically creating the template. Now that we have the template, we have the page. Now move over to the next step. Now in this step, we are basically going to get the clips that we actually want to post. Now, how do we get the clips? Well, you have so many options of platforms, so you can go search for them on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, currently known as X, or whatever social media platform of your choice. Now, for the sake of this video, we are going to use TikTok. So right now, I'm inside TikTok, as you can already see. Now, once I'm inside TikTok like this, all I need to do is simply come over here and then search. Now, I need to search for something related. So if you want to create football content like me, now you basically search for football, something related to football that you actually want to post. If you want to post about kickboxing, you search for that. If you want to post about whatever thing of your choice, just search for it. Now, for example, in this video, I want to post about football because my page is about football. So I'm going to search for iconic Cristiano interview. So I'll just search for Cristiano Ronaldo interviews because I want to post his interviews. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo does make some funny statements during his interviews, so people often rage over them. So those are the ones I'm actually going to do. So in order for me to hear the content of the videos carefully, I have to get my headset. Okay, so once you see a video, like for example, I see this video, I like this video, I want to download it. So all you need to do on TikTok is simply just right click and then you can download. For those of you using your smartphone, you know that it's very easy to download TikTok videos. For those of us on a PC, just right click here and then you can download it directly. So guys, I just finished downloading all 6 of them. So let me just head over to the folder and football. You can see I just downloaded all 6 of them. And one thing I did is that I did not download only of Cristiano Ronaldo. I added a bit of Zlatan to actually mix it up as well. Because we all know that Zlatan is one controversial king. So that will actually give me a lot of attention. Now we are also done with the second point here, which is actually getting the viral clips. Now we've gotten our clips. Now the next thing is simply we're going over to editing. Remember I told you that I want to have 4 basic steps. Step 1 will build a template. Step 2 we'll get the clips, and step 3, which is where we are going to right now, which is actually doing the editing. Now in order to do the editing, let's just head over to our video editor. Now you can use whatever video editor of your choice, just follow the same approach I'm going through. Now whether DaVinci Resolve, CapCut, InShot, VN, they are all the same at the end. Just follow what I'm doing and you will just be fine. So now let me launch my video editor. So guys, now my video editor is actually up and you can see I've edited over 168 videos over the past 1-2 months or so. So now all you need to do is simply just click on create a new project. Now once you click on create a new project, just click on it says create. So now I'm just going to batch import all of them. So I just come over to it says edit, and then I'm just going to import all the clips plus the template we built. I'll just import it all and then click on change. So now for those of you who use CapCut, this is where you have a bit of advantage. Now if you're using a video editor like DaVinci Resolve, it will not automatically switch resolution based on the video resolution that you've brought in. So in order to change it, you click on project settings and then come over to enable vertical resolution. Now in case you're using any video editor that doesn't change automatically, make sure you go to the settings and go change it. So from here you click on save and you can see that what you now have a vertical resolution. Now here's another problem you are going to have for those of you who will be editing these videos on your laptop. Now when you download some TikTok videos, when you download TikTok videos at times, the video will come, you can see that what the audio is actually not playing. You can see it will be silent. Now the problem is that what TikTok videos actually come in what we call like, let me just say the resolution is not stable, and which also affect the audio, so forth and so on. So in order to fix this, all you need to do is simply open up this application known as, let me open it up for you. So in order to fix the audio problem when you download TikTok videos, come over to this place called Handbrake. Now you can go download this software. It's 100% free for you to download. Now once you download this Handbrake, click on where it says, and then click on where it says file. Now once you come over to file, just head over to your folder and then create a new folder. Then I'll just say fixed. So this is one thing I go through whenever I download TikTok clips. I have to fix the clip in order for me to be able to use it, because the audio will not actually work without you doing this process. Now once you open up Handbrake, come over to where it says preset, and then head over to where it says HQ. Now for those of you who are editing on CapCut, I'm not sure you have this issue. This issue is most of the times for those of us that are editing on DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere Pro, and the rest. If you are using things like CapCut and the rest, you might not really have this issue. Now after that, come over to here, it says audio right here, and delete one of the track off, because it will give you double track. You don't need that. You only need one track. Now from here, just click on where it says start encode. Now you can see it will start encoding right here. So now the Handbrake is done generating. You can see queue finished. Now in order to confirm that this actually works, head over to this place called, head over to the new one that you've imported. Now let me come over here. Okay, I did not select the folder to actually put it, so it was sent to my default folder, which is the videos folder. So let me come over to my default videos folder, and here is it. Now see the difference between the two. Now this is the one that we fixed with Handbrake. Now you can see that what it has audio waves, and you can see the one that we downloaded directly, it doesn't have the audio waves. Now this is how you get to fix this issue. So I'm just going to pause this video right now and fix all the rest, then bring them in. Now just open them up. Now once you open it up, now the first thing you need to do is simply drag your template over your feed like this. So just drag your template and then adjust it. Now once you adjust it, then you drag your video on top it just like this, and make sure you adjust this to actually fit. Now the next thing you do is simply you grab this and then reduce it like this to fit inside your template. Now once it fits, the next thing is simply you need to add a text caption. Now what I mean by a text caption, I'm not talking about caption for the body, but I'm talking about a short headline. So for example, let me play the video and actually listen to what Cristiano Ronaldo is saying. So let me play it. Okay, so basically in the video, Cristiano Ronaldo was just talking about the people that inspired him when he came to Manchester United. Okay, so basically all you need to do now is simply you need to drag a text layer. So depending on the video editor you're using, depend on where you get your text layers from. So for example, I just drag this text plus and then adjust it to fit it. Now this is not your usual pop-up caption that you're coming to do. Just fit it like this and then give it a title. So in the video, Cristiano Ronaldo was talking about how he got ideas from his fellow players. So okay, so now it doesn't have to be long. A simple liner like this is all enough. Then just pick whatever font of your choice. So let me just go with this. I'm just using this for the sake of this video. Let me just see something a bit more reasonable, okay? And then just send it to the top here. Just keep it here like this, more like your title on the top there. Then I'll keep it bold. Now once you have this like, the next thing simply you need to generate captions, because you need to put captions in the video. So you come over to timeline. If you're using DaVinci Resolve, come over here and then head over to SS create, and then just put your captions as well. So I'm going to keep it as 18 and then just let it generate the captions. So now you can see my captions are also done generating. So I'll just modify the captions. So I'll just come over to track. Now it doesn't matter if you're using DaVinci Resolve. One thing I advise to do is simply stick with whatever video editor you're using. Just make sure that it supports generating of captions and stuff. Just do your thing and then you are good to go. and I'll just reduce the caption size as well, and I'll make them a bit bold. So now guys, you can see that what I'm done adjusting the caption. Now this is basically the sort of videos you see me create. Now if you're in my WhatsApp community, you can see that what I do about 5 on average. I do 6 to 10 every single day. Now I do some for myself, I do some for my clients as well. So basically I got the whole idea from my clients, to be honest with you. So basically once you do the videos like this, you are never going to get copyrighted. From here you just export the video and upload. Now one thing I'll tell you is simply make sure to upload a minimum of 5. A minimum of 5 per day is the best that you can actually do, and that's what I would personally advise. So you can see here, this is not my actual page name. Viral football clips is not my actual page name. I have to use a random name here. And one thing I advise you is simply don't share your page for your friends to follow. Post it, keep it secret, and let it grow in secret. Just keep your page like that. You can tell your friends what is making you the money, but you don't have to reveal your main page. Now I've had a lot of bad experience from most of these things. That's why I said that I now keep most of my pages hidden, because at first I used to review them in my videos, and I don't want to say the things I've experienced from people actually reporting it for absolutely no reason. So one thing I'll tell you simply, once you create this, make about 5 to 6 every single day, and give them a 2 hour gap when you are scheduling them. So you just have to schedule them using the Meta Business Suite on Facebook and just post them. And trust me, once your page get monetized, you're actually going to make more than this monthly. And as you can see on your screen right now, that's a screenshot from one of my client page who has actually made, it's currently 8 p.m. the page time, and the profit is already up over $120 already, if I'm not mistaken, as you can see on your screen right now. So basically what I'm trying to let you know is this is an easy way to actually make money. The earlier you get on it, the better for you. Now another advice I will tell you is simply don't go out there creating it around random topics. No, pick a particular sort of topic and focus on. Like for example, if the page you are creating is about football, make sure every single post that comes in there is about football only. You can also use this method to post goals highlights and not get copyrighted. And another thing is simply whatever niche you pick, just focus on it. If you have multiple ideas, create separate pages for all of them and post it separately like that. And trust me, one video will eventually go viral and you'll be good to go. So guys, with all of this said, in case you are getting started with content creation and you need someone to walk you through, well, I actually have a one-on-one mentorship where I can actually walk you from a total beginner to start to making your first $100. Yeah, let me use the word first $100 as a content creator. Whether you want to create faceless content, face content, or you want to create this sort of content where you don't have to stress yourself, you can just book a call with me by clicking the link that is available in the video description. Now you click on that link, fill the form that is available, and I'm going to reach out to you. In case you are unable to schedule a call, I'm going to reach out to you. Then we can get started on my one-on-one mentorship. So guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Is this simple. Now once you publish this sort of content, you have a higher chance of getting monetized through ads, because you eventually get monetized with ads. And after ad as well, gambling companies can reach out to you. I believe you often see videos of some videos where you see logo of stake.com or other gambling companies just placed below it. Well, this is the sort of things those people are doing as well. That stake.com and co actually pays them to do those videos for them. So guys, this is all I have for you. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.